Good morning, fifth graders. It's Tuesday, October 20th, and this is your morning welcome message. We are, we took a quick quiz yesterday, so hopefully everybody was able to complete that and use their attempts. I don't say wisely, but make sure that you were able to ask questions when you had them. Go in and practice the Think Central quick quiz if you had the ability to, or if you struggled with those things. The biggest thing I noticed, guys, was the labeling piece. Either we didn't label them at all or we labeled them incorrectly. In some cases, the label would have been correct had we written it down and the assignment wasn't into Schoology. So I'm doing my best, and I'll go back through that again today to make sure that you get all the points possible for that quick quiz. But if you think you got the answers right, but it's showing up as wrong, please make sure you let me know that so I can have a little bit of a heads up on which ones to check specifically. Because again, I'm going back through about 25 to 30 quizzes to make sure that the scores are what they're supposed to be. So please make sure we're doing that. Today, very straightforward day. Science, we're moving from classification of plants yesterday to classification of animals today. So we'll hear a lot about the different kinds of animal groups that we can lump things into. It's a pretty meaty unit, a lot of things to it. There are a few videos that are there as well, but the number one key, again, guys, is to make sure you're going through your science textbook. You're identifying the highlighted words. Those are the vocab words, and that you're making sure that you understand what those words are. The other side of that is you can use that textbook on your exit ticket, guys. This is not a quiz in a sense that it's going into the grade book as a quiz, a summative assessment, anything like that. So please have your textbook open in a different window. That's why I have it open up in a different window. So have that open in a window, and you can click back and forth to help you answer those questions. We're not expecting you to memorize those things after one reading or after watching one video. That's not the point of that. So please make sure you're doing that and that you're using the textbook. It's a tool, right? It's kind of the same thing as using a multiplication chart if you're able to, or using a calculator if you're able to. Those kinds of things are tools to help you get to the end result. So obviously we don't want you using the textbook on the test when we get to that point, or the end of the unit's summative test. But on a daily work, on those daily exit tickets, please make sure you are taking advantage of that. To put that into perspective, I'm leaning towards having our test on Wednesday, which is the flex day for everybody, but I'm also hesitant to do that. And so it's possible right now that the test is scheduled for Wednesday, that it might get shifted and moved to Thursday. So just be alert, be aware of that. We will have a Zoom on Wednesday at 10 o'clock. So make sure you are logging in at 10 o'clock on Wednesday. We'll do some group activities. We'll probably talk a little bit about science and math during that time, and do some team building stuff, some team point opportunities, things like that. So please make sure we are attending that 10 o'clock Zoom if you can. And then, like I said, there will be a couple of activities in both math and science for that day. One of them could be the test, but it's kind of going to determine how well things go in class today, or how well things go with my distance learners. So I'm kind of holding on to that for right now, but plan on it being Wednesday. And if it gets pushed back till Thursday, it gets pushed back till Thursday. What else am I going to say about that? Should be about it for science. For math today, guys, we are moving on, and it's again a single lesson today, not a double. 2 lessons. It's 2-6. And we are learning different ways to try and solve or find the area of a trapezoid, which is a very specific type of quadrilateral, has very specific guidelines and rules as to whether it's a trapezoid or not. There are multiple ways to find that area. And so that's, again, why we're kind of taking our time and only doing this one lesson today. Please ask questions. Everything that we are doing today should be very similar to what we've been doing for the last week, but obviously, like I said, we're adding to those things, and we need to make sure we understand what we're doing. So trapezoids today, finding the area. Please ask questions if you have any. Have a great day, guys, and I look forward to seeing you all on Wednesday for the Zoom.